Thursday evening always gives me great pleasure. Happy New Month. My name is Peace Isaac Europe, and today on Facts, Face, and Forum, there's so much that we have trending and we must deal with and we must talk about. The issue of the National Theatre, you know, that we talked about it sometime when the Central Bank signed an MOU to revamp the National Theatre. That's the crux of discussion today. Of course, there's also a health segment and there is entertainment segment. Stay with us as we take this short break. You're welcome back. This is still Facts, Face, and Forum. Now that report on UNAIDS zero discrimination against people living with HIV/AIDS, taking action to end inequalities in all spheres. You know, inequalities surrounding income, age, health, status, occupation, disability, gender, and all whatnot. No, so there's really no need to discriminate against the other person, against the other individual. So what a fantastic way. I hope this achieves its desired aim to end discrimination. Today on Facts, Face, and Forum, we have the General Manager and CEO of the National Theatre, Professor Sunday Ododo, on set with us to talk about this issue of revamping the National Theatre. You know, the National Theatre is like the face of culture. And I want to say tourism, because in countries, other countries, that would have been a very major tourist attraction. Unfortunately, it got dilapidated. Now the general manager is here to talk to us about it. Thank you so much, sir, for being on the program today. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
I know that even before I came to Lagos, you know, while I was still young, I used to hear National Theatre. When I was outside of this town, I used to hear National Theatre. I mean, like, it was a center of culture, center of, you know, display of what Nigerian culture. So coming into Lagos, I want to see the National Theatre. I want to know what I mean, like, with that edifice there, that as you're driving through the other side of Lagos, the island, you will see the edifice over there looking. As a matter of fact, we have the National Theatre on our set here, and all of a sudden, we don't hear about National Theatre anymore, as if something is happening, because we expect a whole lot of activities at that place. What actually happened? What went wrong?
Nothing fundamentally really happened, other than the dwindling fortune of the edifice and the springing up of other viable event centers that took the shine of the National Theatre. 44 years in the life of any being is quite a lot. Unfortunately, the kind of funding required to maintain the edifice was not forthcoming, and decay began to set in. But however, not at the level that it cannot function at all. But if we want to go by the mandate of the National Theatre, half measure is not enough. Full measure is required. Because one of the cardinal mandates is to run National Theatre as a commercial concern, to make profit for the nation. Any enterprise that will run at full throttle must also be very, very engaging in terms of modernity in facilities. So facilities of 44 years ago can be competitive to the 21st century facilities. We have a member that can seat 5,000 people at an event in its full capacity. We have a banquet hall that is very, very conducive to hold any event. We have the VIP lounges. We have cinema halls. where films can be exhibited. We have stages for performance. We have tour gardens where events can also be held, lounges within that facility. But over the years, many of these are not very functional. This is why the CBN Bankers Committee, in partnership with the Federal Government of Nigeria, through the Ministry of Information and Culture, is a welcome idea.
Okay.
What this is going to do for the edifice is to revamp and restore National Theatre to its glorious past.
Now, in your opinion, do you think Central Bank, they are in the best position to handle this, this business of revamping the National Theatre?
If you had the opportunity to tour the facilities in their present state, you will know that so much is required to fix it back. The central ACs are off. They're no longer working. The cooling system. The main bowl, there's 5,000 people let it go, is not working. That alone, in its full functionality.
What do you mean it's not working?
Yes, because some of these facilities in this main bowl is automated.
Okay.
So, with the press of a button, you can convert it to a proscenium stage. Touching a button, you convert it to a theater in the round. It is in theater in the round that can seat 5,000 people at a go. In proscenium form, 3,005. So the lighting system also needs to be modernized. In its full functional state, it can host any world conference, any world convention, World Bank, AU. So it can be used to attract international events. Don't forget that we have hosted boxing tournament there before, musical presentation there before, like international dance troops coming, conferences of international magnitude have been hosted there before. So to host one event of international magnitude is a lot of money, in millions, hundreds of millions. So if you can even host 10 of that in a year, we are talking of billions of income. This is what we mean.
So you mean that no matter how much is going to be invested in revamping it, it's not going to be a waste, because
it can't be a waste. The 21.8 billion being invested, I tell you, within 5 years, that can be recouped. That can be recouped. But the gain is not just the money that's going to be recouped, but the jobs that will be given to Nigerians. While the project is on, 6,000 jobs anticipated of those who will be working to make this come to be.
Now, with the MOU having been signed by the central bank, how soon do we expect work to commence?
That's commenced.
Okay.
That's commenced.
What's the completion? When are we looking at to complete?
In 15 months. That's the target. So, by 2023?
2023.
Yes, early 2023, it should be up and running.
So now, the National Theatre, from what you have said, there is hope, it's going to create jobs. So what exactly are we looking at? What would be the gains when so much money has been invested in, or is being invested in this program? What is the gain for Lagosians, for Nigerians?
One, during revamping, restoration, reconstruction, 6,000 jobs is researched to be given. 2, when fully activated, up and running, 25,000 jobs is anticipated. What areas? I told you about the creative hubs in fashion, IT, music, and movies. Today, Nigeria is number 2 in the world in terms of movie production after Bollywood. This initiative could take us to the first spot. What it means is that all the jobs that normally, post-production jobs that Nollywood makers take abroad before will be able to be done. This will be addressed right in National Theatre. So that means more money for the nation, for the people. Music today in the whole world, Nigerian music defines it. Take it or leave it. With the creative ingenuity of our youths, with the music hub, those that don't have a platform to showcase themselves first, that don't have a voice yet, will be given platform and voices. IT is the greatest of all because softwares will be developed here. Information incubation will take place here. So beyond this, there will be multi-layer parking system. 2 of them will take about at least 500 cars. People have to manage these parks. That's jobs. There will be helipad where helicopters can land and take off in there. This has to be maintained. People will be in charge. There will be shopping malls. Beyond this, the National Theatre itself, I talked about maintenance culture that is part of the package now. Meaning that every day, people have to be there to make it clean, sparkling clean, engineers to ensure that facilities are top-notch, efficiently running. Robots are not going to be engaged to do this. It's Nigerian people. To manage the halls, people have to manage them. Ushers to bring in people into events.
So there is really possibility of creating 6,000 jobs. And I do hope these people be trained because we do hope the best of hands will hire because maintenance is very important.
Yes.
Running the place to make it top notch, like you said, is very important. I'm very delighted about the transportation because people coming from every part of Lagos wanting to go to the National Theatre to watch a movie, to see a show. That has to also be put into serious consideration. Now, to say that this integration process, transportation with the Lagos State government, I think is a fantastic idea. And my prayer is that this thing works 100% because when you travel out of this country and you see other areas, I mean, you see Dubai, everybody wants to go to Dubai. It's human beings that made Dubai. It's human beings that created this thing. So I do hope, I really, really do hope and pray that this plan, this project comes into fruition. Thank you so much, sir.
I must add, please.
All right.
See, for this vision, we'll give it to 4 people. The President, Muhammadu Buhari, he actually initiated this, saw the vision, and caught up with it. and begin to ask for a buy-in. My Honorable Minister, Information and Culture, Laglia Mohammed, very detailed personality, a stickler for excellence. Make sure that this sees the light of day. The Central Bank Governor, Mefele, so convinced about this that he stood solidly and still standing solidly that this comes to fruition. And His Excellency Sowolu, the Governor of Lagos State, is a proud host of this project. And in fact, the hubs that are coming in to complement National Theatre itself are his own babies to ensure that the creative talents of our youths don't waste. So that Lagos, being the host, will be the immediate beneficiary. And of course, open to all creative talents in Nigeria to latch onto. And interestingly, in Lagos, every part of Nigeria is concentrated here in terms of creativity. So we are good to go.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, on a lighter note, I mean, NTA is partnering with you already here now. So what will be our gain? Everybody is investing, and our own is to give you this space, this platform to advertise. So I hope we're going to get something along the line. At least if you give us a hall to be coming there to have our events, we will appreciate. Thank you. We've been talking with the General Manager, CEO, National Theatre, Professor Sunday Ododo. He's been our guest, and I do hope you are looking forward to the new National Theatre as much as I am looking forward to it. Please stay with us as we continue with the rest of the program.